Hundreds of pro-Palestinian activists from Europe, North America and Japan were barred from boarding flights to Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion airport on Friday. The pro-Palestinian activists, who are part of a growing popular international solidarity movement with the Palestinian people against the Israeli siege on the Gaza Strip and the Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories, were set to arrive to Ben Gurion International Airport and from there to travel to the occupied Palestinian territories. Israel's Ministry of Transport has submitted a list containing the names of 342 activists to foreign airlines with instructions to bar these activists from boarding their flights.
We can see that most of the activists are prevented from boarding the air carriers. If there are some who arrive to Israel and we identify them as those activists who have the intention of provoke altercations with the authorities in Israel, we simply will prevent from them to enter.
But these activists say that they have the right to leave their own borders and Israel's actions are illegal.
The general view in Israel is that this mission is not humanitarian in nature and it's just a media propaganda against Israel.
The organizers of the Welcome to Palestine campaign, otherwise known as the Fly-In, had intended for these activists to come to the occupied Palestinian territories to see firsthand the impact the Israeli occupation has on Palestinians.
This is our continuing effort over decades as Palestinians to get the international community as civil society to participate, because we felt that the governments are not doing their job, as we saw, for example, the Greek government even collaborated with Israel.
While waiting for the pro-Palestinian activists to clear airport inspection, some Israeli left-wing activists began shouting slogans against the Israeli occupation of Palestine and chanted "Free, Free Palestine." But they were quickly dragged away by the Israeli police.
The whole world supports the Palestinian cause because it's a right cause.
Free Palestine!
The Welcome to Palestine campaign, or the Fly-In, coincided with the second Gaza flotilla, which until now is barred by the Greek authorities from setting sail towards the coast of Gaza. Tight screening has prevented most pro-Palestinian activists from reaching their destination, namely Ben Gurion Airport. These activists say by preventing passengers from boarding their flights, Israel is putting pressure on other countries to adopt its policies. Ibrahim Husseini, Press TV, Ben Gurion Airport.